Hello, 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 everybody. We're going to go ahead and get started. Thank you so much for joining us today. The event is Sacred Healing for ourselves as well as the collective. So for the collective and for the self. And so I just wanted to go ahead and tell you guys a little bit about the event that we have coming up for you. Gwen and I, my special guests, thank you so much for joining me today, Gwen, and we'll have her introduce herself in a second. We're coming together today to give you guys a little bit of tips on some self-healing and why that's so important in this time. We're going to have a guided meditation healing as well as a guided sending of healing and energy out to the whole collective from all of us. And don't worry, you'll get instructions on how to do that later on in the event. And then at the end, if you want to stick around and find out what Gwen and I have going on, we're going to talk a little bit about our classes that we have coming up. So stick around if you'd like to do that. I'll go ahead and introduce myself first. For those of you who don't know me, I am Maestra Chavon Wyzdom DVine. Wyzdom DVine is my healer's name, and Heals the Mother is my shamanic name. And I am a shamanic healer and instructor, practitioner. I am also a ordained spiritual minister and metaphysical spiritual mentor. And I am the founder of the Wyzdom DVine Mystery School, where I offer lots of classes and events like this one today that are to assist what I call the gifted helpers, the empaths, the highly sensitives, the psychics, the intuitives, the mediums, all the things so that we can have the tools that we need to be able to share our beautiful gifts with the rest of the world. And today I am met by my lovely guest, Gwen Maynard, and I'm going to go ahead and let her introduce herself to you now as soon as I can find her.
Maybe if I speak.
Go ahead and start speaking,
Oh,
and then I'll just
okay.
pin you as soon as there we go. I found
All
you.
right. Hello, for those that don't know me, I am Gwen Maynard. I am a Reiki Master teacher, as well as a Shamanic Practitioner, intuitive mentor, and owner and founder of the Silver Moon Spa. At the Silver Moon Spa, I do in-person Reiki sessions, classes, as well as online classes. And that is me for now.
Awesome. Thank you. And again, like I said, thank you so much for deciding to join us today, Gwen. Like I said, we decided to come together. We know that things have been going on, and it's really hard right now for all of us, for the collective, for those of us, especially who are highly sensitive and empathic. We've been feeling the collective. We've been noticing that it's heavy. We'll just say that. It's been really heavy. So we wanted to make this event so that we could give a little bit of relief, both to all of our systems as healers and empaths, and also give some relief by doing what we do best, and that is sending healing and loving energy and support out to the collective where it's really needed at this time. So I just wanted to take a moment and acknowledge the heavy weight that the news going on and on again about war and genocide, starvation, and any other injustices can place on our hearts. It's undeniable that these reports can leave us feeling down and hopeless at times, really just heavy. But it's important that we recognize that witnessing these things again and again and taking them on, and these global challenges, when we take them on, we're also adding to the global heaviness that's out there. So together as a community, I wanted us to help each other navigate through these emotions, unload some of the burden, and make sure that we offer understanding and empathy to each other. So you might see posts online and you might feel like, gosh, why is this person like really like just dumping so much heavy energy. This post is really heavy. This post is like screaming. I know some of you guys might have seen that. This post is like screaming energy. Why is she taking so much on? Or why is she saying so much? Instead of like feeling like that, just try to do your best to offer support, whether it's through typing a little message or even emojis. Sometimes I like to just post an emoji, some hearts and some hands, just sending that person who's posting about these heavy events energy, because they're taking that on if they're posting about it, but also sending energy to those that they're posting about, so that you don't just pass it by. You see it and you say, you know what, someone needs help right now. I'd like to go ahead and do my best and just send something, even if it's just a little prayer, asking that they get the resources that they need. And so, in the face of these daunting issues, I just wanted us to know that when we come together, and we come together like we are today as a collective, as a community, as a circle, as a tribe, we can be a source of strength for each other. And we can remind each other that acts of kindness and compassion, they really go a long way, and they contribute to the overall love and support that we'd like to contribute to this world, that we would like to see more of in this world. So that was just something I just wanted to make sure that we touched on at this time. And then I wanted to give some reasons why healers in particular needed to make sure that we practice self-care, make sure that we book our own healing appointments. So going to your massage therapist, going to a spa, going to your Reiki practitioner, doing your own journeys, giving yourself some Reiki, stopping and doing your meditations. These things are really important, because as healers, and when I'm saying healers, I mean literally if you work with any kind of people. You could be a call center representative, you could be someone who does healing, and that's not just for people. You could be doing hair or grooming animals, or whatever your profession is that you're working with, any live beings that belong in the collective. That takes a lot out of us, because we know that energetically we're always giving that love and support, no matter what your role is. Even if you're a nurse, you're giving that energy to even the family members of your clients and your patients. So it's really important. And I wanted to give 3 reasons why it's important for healers to take care of themselves. So number 1 is maintaining personal well-being. Prioritizing self-care ensures that individuals in healing professions are physically, mentally, and emotionally well, enabling them to provide optimal care to others. Number 2 is preventing burnout, which we all know what that feels like, right? If you're sick a lot, you're probably a burnout person and don't even know it. Your body is taking breaks where you're not giving it to your body. So it's like, if you're not going to pay attention to me, I'm going to make you pay attention to me. I'm going to make you lay down. So we want to make sure we prevent that. And number 3 is enhancing empathy and compassion, because as we all know, when our cup is full, that's when we are at our best. That's when we're better able to serve our community and our world at large and our universe, which is really, for most of us, the mission why we came here, is to help raise that vibration and share our beautiful gifts. So your oxygen mask needs to go on first if you're going to offer healing to others. And I'll go ahead and let Gwen share her take on that, because I know, Gwen, you work a lot with empaths in your community, and maybe you can share with us something about that for empaths.
Okay, yes. So for me, sacred self-healing is taking the time to just be and allow yourself to receive, and do the selfless act of being present in your own body and your mind, and to have the moment of the sacred pampering for your soul, and to feel one with the healing energies that are out there. They're out there in abundance for us to cultivate. As a highly sensitive and empath, as I am, and many of you are, I know that energies stick to me like bubble gum. It's like all over, especially when I go out, either in my workplace or grocery store, throughout the day. And it just feels like I got to get it off. I just need to get it off. And when I don't cleanse, I start to feel sluggish. I get irritated or even angry. I get angry at the world. And when this happens, I start to take it out on my family and sometimes those who are closest to me, such as my husband, my family, and my friends. And, then that doesn't feel good.
Right.
Um, so it's very important to get that energy off. And so with that, I've actually got some ways that work for me really well to help that energetic soul body, as I call it. Using the selenite wand. My One of my mentors actually had mentioned to me that feels really good, especially when you're out and about and you don't have your tools with you, is going into the restroom and washing your hands in cool water and wash them up to your elbows and swiping down. So you're swiping the energetic slug off.
I
That
like that.
feels, yeah, feels really good, and wiping it into the earth, letting the earth soak it up. And then, of course, like Maestra Chavon had said, using other your modalities such as Reiki and shamanism to help cleanse your aura and your chakras, getting that energy out of there. Assisting energy clearing items as well, such as the black salt, which I have taught before and others have made. Spell bottles, simmer pots. We all love the simmer pots. You
Mhm.
can put the intention of those and help put the intention into those to clear the negativity in your home. Those are all really helpful when it comes to that.
I like those. I like those a lot. I never thought about charging my simmer pots with intention. I mean, I am assuming like I'm putting the intention, I guess, in the herbs of like, oh, this is for this and this is for that, but never like actually
Yeah,
just charging the whole pot um, for it to
charge the
spread through the
pot or
home.
even write on the bay leaf what
Oh,
the intention
nice.
is for and put it into the pot. Yep.
Those are wonderful ideas. And I've
Yes.
never heard of the washing of the arms one. I like that. I'm gonna start doing that one, like swishing and like kind of pulling the energy off of
Yes.
me. I like that. I like that a lot.
Especially if you're in a place where, like I said, you don't have your tools. So that's a really good one.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you so much for sharing that. And then what I wanted to share with you guys from my couple of tips, two tips. One of you guys know, a lot of you guys know one of them. So I'll say that one first. And that is my salt baths or salt showers. I like salt showers. They're like my absolute favorite. And you can literally use any kind of Epsom salts, sea salts. I say coarse salt though, like the thick, the coarse pieces, sea salts, Himalayan salt, or Epsom salt. Those are the three that I would use. And if you're okay with it, you could even use some of Gwen's black salt,
Mhm.
because I do have a scrub that's for my aura that I can see the. I didn't know what it was until I took Gwen's class, and I was like, "Oh, this looks like maybe that's what this is, like a black salt." And you're supposed to use it in the shower, and I take that and I literally scrub my energy with the salt, paying attention mostly to my chakras. So I make sure that I'm like scrubbing that into my chakras. And I was taught this years ago by my trainer. She did it a little bit differently. I think I maybe misunderstood her instructions because like I recently came across her instructions and I was like, oh, that's not how I do it at all. But I think I understood it to go this way. So you can do it in a bath as well. And then you can mix that salt if you'd like with essential oils. You can buy them like that already because they do have Epsom salt that's lavender Epsom salt or eucalyptus Epsom salt. And those have calming effects on you and on your body, and on your mental health. But you can also make your own. So if you have certain essential oils that you use for certain things, if you have a calming oil or a healing oil or a sleepy time oil, you can put a couple drops of that into your salt as you're scrubbing that, and you can put that on your different chakras. And then for those of us that don't wash our hair every day, I just wanted to tell you my tip for that. If you don't wear a bonnet, because I wear a bonnet a lot of times in the shower, so my hair is not getting wet anyways. And then I just take the salt water with that Epsom salt and sprinkle it on my crown chakra. But if you have your hair out, but you're not going to wash the salt granules out of your scalp, what I do is I just get it watery to where it's just a liquid now, and I kind of just flick a couple of drops of that on my crown chakra to use the salt just to get it right in there. So I'm not getting the granules, I'm just getting the liquid right on my crown to cleanse that area. So that was one of the tips that I wanted to share with you guys for self-care and healing on a regular basis. So tips for yourself as healers. The other one I wanted to share with us is a breathing technique. I made a reel sharing this like maybe 2 years ago, but I haven't really shared it again in a while, other than on that reel when I reshared the reel. So you guys can go ahead and kind of imagine it with me right now if you want to, or you can just remember it for later. So what I like to do is like to close my eyes, and I'm doing my breathing, and I'm just kind of focusing on my breath. And then I just kind of feel into my body. A lot of us do this, right? We survey our bodies, where we're just kind of like feeling your body, feeling what's going on in your chest, feeling what's going on all the way down, if you can, to like your feet and your toes. It's really good to connect with your body that way, because a lot of times we're disconnected. We're like balloons on a string. Our head is like floating away from our body. So it's good to kind of ground you and get you back in connection with your body. If you sit for a second and you just feel your body and survey it all, and they take note of all the little places where like yucky things are existing, like there's some kind of energy in your knee, there's a little bit of something in your stomach, and just kind of feeling where any of the negative. Mine's a lot of times in my back and like my lower back areas, back of my neck. And then I start using my breath to kind of pull all of that into my chest. So I'm pulling it in, and then I hold it in my chest, and I imagine my heart chakra is turning that energy. If it looks black to you, or dark brown, or muggy, you just kind of see that, and your heart chakra green light energy starts to make it turn green instead. So it's pushing away all of the black and turning it green, and then blow all of that out. And when it enters the air, now it's filled with that beautiful green light energy from your heart chakra. So it's going away and doing harm to no one else. And then you do it again. Pull all of that energy into your chest and hold it, turn it green, fill it with all your heart chakra light, and then let it go and fill the air, just send it away. And that's something that I do a lot, all the way down to my toes. Like I pull it all the way from my toes, out of my organs. I like to pull it out of my liver, like visualize that my breath is pulling negativity from my liver, from my pancreas, from my heart, from different organs in my body, from my kidneys into my chest, and filling it with that green heart chakra light, and then releasing it so that it's doing harm to no one else. And so we're not just blowing out the yucky bad energy into the atmosphere where it's going to go and cause more harm. So that was another little tip that I wanted to share with you guys. So hopefully you'll be able to practice one of the tips that Gwen and I just shared with you. I learned something. I'm going to definitely practice the ones that I just heard from Gwen that I had never thought of before. So I hope you guys will practice those as well. Okay, so now we're going to have what a lot of you guys probably came here for today is a wonderful guided meditation that Gwen is going to guide us in. If any of you guys have ever been to Gwen's guided meditations, they are amazing. And so at the end, just listen to her instructions. She's going to let you know what to do. At the end, you're going to be kind of keeping your eyes closed and getting ready, because then we're going to go from your healing meditation from Gwen into a shamanic healing for the collective, which I will be guiding you into right after that. But first, I'm going to go ahead and smudge all of us and open sacred medicine space. So before we do that, let me make sure, does anyone have any questions or need to get up and do anything? Everybody seems like they got their videos off, which is fine. I don't have you on the video anyway, but let me know by raising your hand or putting a message in the chat if you do need us to take a moment. If not, I'll go ahead and get ready to start smudging everyone. Are you gonna take a moment, Laura? No? You guys are good? Okay. Everybody turned on now everybody turned on their videos. Now I'm like, are you okay? No, you guys are good? You just wanted, okay. You just wanted to let me know you're okay. All right, let's go ahead and get ready to start smudging then. I'll watch the chat. Gwen, you let me know if anyone in the chat said that they needed time. I'm gonna go ahead and just get ready. Everybody just get centered. Those of you who are watching the replay, you are included in this smudge in our sacred medicine space. When I put our sacred medicine space around us, it's a container that's keeping us all protected and with the guidance of our ancestors and our spirit teams. You are included in that. And then you'll also be included in the meditation and the healing as well. So no matter when you're watching this, you're included. So now I just need you to get grounded. Get into your bodies. Feel yourself sinking your roots down into the Mother Earth. Visualize those roots. If you're sitting down on the ground, visualize them coming right out of your tailbone. If your feet are on the ground, visualize them coming out of your feet. And they're just sinking into the Mother Earth, just grounding yourself right into Pachamama, Gaia, Earth Mother. And at the same time, I just want you to visualize a halo above your head, your crown chakra opening up, inviting divine white light, just receiving light through that crown chakra. And that light is going to melt away everything that is no longer serving you. And it's going to send it down through those roots. And as you visualize that, I'm going to go ahead and smudge, starting from the crown. Crown chakras. Hey. Right now, everyone's crown chakra looks like a traffic jam. I don't know if some of you literally went through a traffic jam to get home, to get to this, this event, but it's been a while since I saw traffic jams and crown chakras. So we're just kind of releasing some of that energy, letting it up, putting little pauses in between your thoughts, not having everything jumbled and on top of each other. And now your third eye, so opening those, inviting them to receive messages down to your throat chakras. Passageways for breathing, for expressing, for singing, for poetry, beautiful things. Okay, coming down your shoulders, around to your chest and back, heart chakra. And opening your hearts. Beautiful, open hearts. Removing the energy, carrying them on your shoulder blades, carrying a lot of energy on our backs right now. Nice. Solar plexus. I usually feel grief in the heart chakra, but I feel grief coming down from heart chakra going into solar plexus. Some of you are taking your grief on and it's becoming a part of who you are at this time. Just release that, let it go, set it down just for now. You can always pick it back up later. Just for now, let it out, let it go. Sacral chakra. We got a lot of energy in here today. Even those who aren't here, I can feel you guys. Sacral. Letting in the joy, the pleasure, the beauty of life flow like water. And now our roots. Sending everything down through our roots, down into the Mother Earth, just asking her to take everything that we are ready to release at this time, all that is no longer beneficial to us, and all that was never ours to carry to begin with, through these roots down to your center core to be burned up in your magma, or as you see fit, dear Mother, to use as fertilizer to grow beautiful things for our future. Amen. Ashe. Aho. All right. That was good, guys. Releasing. Let it all go.
Yes, this kitty was getting in on the energy.
Nice. We'll take it. We need all we need.
Yeah, he definitely barged right in.
I love it. All right. Waking up ancestors, our spirit guides, our spirit teams. Showing all of the guides and the archetypes of the 4 or 5 directions, 6 directions. Bringing them in. We're going to open up sacred medicine space around us now. Go ahead and with your hearts, just give permission to your spirit team to be here, your ancestors, your protective guides, your benevolent, most beautiful, supportive guides, just to be all around you. We're calling all of ours to come and join in one big giant circle right now for the whole collective. Just envision that everyone's guides forming this beautiful circle around the earth at this time. We're going to make one giant container for sacred medicine space today. And as we do that, we're going to speak to the four directions, starting with the south, and all spirits of the south, including Sachamama, Great Serpent Mother. We ask Sachamama and all the spirits to wrap your coils of light around us at this time. Help us to remember the beauty way that we can be belly to belly with the Mother Earth at any time when we choose to. Help us to release anything we're releasing at this time, all in one piece. Swift move, the way that you release your skins. Guide us and protect us. Aho. And to all of the spirits of the West, including the spirit of Otorongo Jaguar, Mother Sister Jaguar, be here with us today. Help us to remember that the voids and the darkness and the in-between spaces of life are here for our benefit. It's only because you have swallowed the sun to give birth to a new day. And help us mulch all that we are releasing to lay it at the foot of the tree of life. Guide us and protect us. Aho. And to all of the spirits in the north, including the spirit of Siwarkenti, Royal Hummingbird. Royal Hummingbird, help us to remember to take in the sweet nectar of life everywhere that we go so that we may pollinate beauty and purpose. And to the ancient ones, the grandmothers and grandfathers, the apus and curanderas, be here with us today. Warm your hands by our fires. Erase any of our doubt and confusion and replace them, please, with your knowledge and wisdom. Guide us and protect us. Aho. And to the spirits of the East and all spirits, including Eagle, Condor. Eagle and Condor, come with us now. Help to give wings to our hearts to keep them light always. Help us to rise above chaotic situations so that we don't have to get trapped in all of the hustle and bustle, but we can look upon it with a bird's eye view, narrowing in on the details and specifics that are needing our attention and that we may take them back to our nest for processing. Guide us and protect us. Aho. And down below us, we reach down, we speak to Pachamama, Great Earth Mother. We ask that you hold us all together, all of our roots together in one tribe in your name. Hold us in your womb and nurture us. Remember to remind us, guide us to remember that we are all connected. The plant people, the stone people, the fin, the furred, the feathered, the two-legged, the four-legged, and the many-legged, all of our relations. Guide us and protect us. Aho. And above us, we speak to all of the sky spirits, to the sun and to the moon, to all of our ancestors and the star nation between. Ho. To our divine spirit teams, and to the divine creator who is of many names and even names yet unknown. We ask that you shine your light down on us, not only today, but always. Guide us and protect us. Amen. Ashe. Aho.
Okay. Go ahead and take a nice deep breath. When you exhale, feel yourself relaxing. Take another deep breath. And again, when you exhale, allow yourself to relax. And now, scan your body and notice if there are any areas that seem to be holding tension. Have the intention to relax and soften those areas. Ask for healing energy to flow to those areas, particularly your face, jaw, and shoulders. Ask them to relax, release any stress that they may be holding. Today, as you receive energy, you may find that you relax very quickly or very slowly. However you relax and receive is just perfect. There is no particular experience you need to have, just be. Now, become aware of your breathing, noticing the rise and fall of your breath. No need to change your breathing, just notice. In a moment, I'm going to count from 10 to 1. And as I count, you can have the intention to allow yourself to relax deeper and deeper. You may find yourself counting along in your own mind or with me. As I count, you can continue to keep your awareness on your breathing, just noticing. If other thoughts come in, or you notice sounds, that's okay too. The thoughts and sounds can just float by like clouds in the sky. And relaxing and letting go. 9. Allowing yourself to get more comfortable by or shifting around. 8. Going deeper. 7. 6. 5. Or going deeper still, 3, we're feeling good. 2, and 1. Now imagine there is a path in front of you, sparkling in light, leading you to a bonfire. As you start to walk on this path, notice how you feel. You may feel lighter, freer. Your energy may be buzzing. Or perhaps you are so deeply relaxed that you feel heavy, grounded, and at peace. You may just find yourself opening up to that deeper part of you and just being present to receive healing energy. And now, make your way to the bonfire and find a spot there. There, you find your tribe. You hold hands in the collective energy. As you do so, invite in, if you wish, your guides, angels, healing beings, loving ancestors, and animals to join you. Know that we are all connected. And now, with this energy flowing, bring in the loving, healing energy to share with others and bring light into the world and all around you. Allow yourself to connect, relax, as we take a moment to send healing energy to the collective and those who are in need and are willing to receive.
Keep your eyes closed for a minute. Feeling that energy building up, sitting around that fire, your guides and your tribe all around you. Feel the rhythm of your breath, allowing you to go deeper and focus your attention on your heart center. Picture a warm, radiant light residing within it. This is the energy of love and compassion. As you breathe in, visualize this light growing brighter and more expansive within your heart. And with each exhale, feel the warmth spreading throughout your entire being. Sense the power of this positive energy within you. Now let your awareness extend beyond yourself. Envision a network of interconnected hearts, each radiating its own light. Imagine a collective energy field where the love from your heart mingles with the love from others, creating a powerful wave of compassion. As you continue to breathe, picture this collective energy flowing outwards. Like gentle ripples reaching all corners of the world. Envision it touching your love, your power, your energy touching those affected by hardship, offering comfort and healing. See it wrapping around individuals in need, like a blanket, providing solace and strength. Feel the connection between your heart and the hearts of others in this shared intention to support and heal. Sense the transformative power of this collective love. And take a moment to appreciate the impact of your positive energy joining with that of others, creating a web of healing and light around the globe. When you're ready, gently bring your awareness back to your own heart. Know that you can return to this visualization whenever you wish, contributing to the collective well-being with each intentional breath and compassionate thought. When you're ready, open your eyes, carrying this sense of interconnected love with you into the world. I apologize for any of the sound difficulties we were having at the beginning there. Thank you for your patience. Hopefully, you were still able to go in and receive good messages, get the healing you need, and send out the healing that felt good to your soul. When I was sitting around the fire when Gwen was speaking, as soon as I got up there and she said, and you see your tribe, you found your tribe, I got tears. I got like a little choked up energetically, like emotionally. I saw all of you. I saw some guides. I saw some star beings, some blue beings. I saw some animals. I just saw us all around in this circle of fire. And Gwen and I had not actually spoken about what we were going to say in our parts of our meditation. And they went together really well, I thought. I thought that was I got goosebumps saying that. I thought that was really cool how they meshed so well together. We didn't say what we were gonna say for our meditation, so I thought that was awesome. Let me find Gwen here and pin her, and let me know, Gwen, any thoughts that you have as well.
Oh yeah. Immediately even before when you started speaking about the breath, everything was going along with my meditation. I knew that we were already aligned, and even when you got into the same thing, even though I'm speaking, I still get visions, and
Yeah.
I envisioned all of us holding hands around the bonfires with our animals and everybody coming in, surrounding us. And then when you went into yours, it was like we were all just beaming out gold light, and it was beautiful.
It was. I saw the same thing. I'm getting choked up. It was so pretty. Well, I wanted to open it up to the guests now. If any of you guys would like to share what you saw or felt during your experience, we would love to hear from you.
Laura.
Hello. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. I don't know. It's almost like it's a hard time like envisioning the world. So at one point the world was in my hands.
Nice.
Like you got the whole world. Yeah. And it's like you're doing like a Reiki ball, kind of like energy, and it's glowing and everything. Because I'm like, how do I get everybody? And there's a show on Disney where they do a lot of satellite images, like what it looks like from space, and you see a lot of stuff from space. So I started going there, going, all right, just imagine like a wave. You know how you can see the blue line when they show you the curve of the Earth, and it's like imagine that just going over, just like going everybody, just hitting everybody.
Mm-hmm.
But no, it was nice. I've never done that one. I've never done this type thing. I tried before, and it was like I didn't really care for the meditation way they were doing it.
Yeah.
But this one was easy. This one was much easier. I'm thinking to myself, like, did she write this? Like, is this like what she wanted to say? Because sometimes Jill, my sister, will be like, I just make it up. I'm like, this is really good. I liked everything about it, the way the cadence, the way you guys are speaking. You really
thank you.
You've done this before.
No.
Thank you for sharing.
No problem.
Anyone else? I love that. Because that's what she wanted to say. It came out great though, right? You'll never know. You'll never know. What do they say? A magician never reveals their secrets.
Brianna Foe, raise your hand.
Go ahead, please.
Oh, I don't know what I feel right now. I have like, I don't know, shivers or something. and it feels like I have like a big heavy weight lifted off of my shoulder. Like it still feels a little heavy, but it feels like it's just releasing now. I had a lot of bad news that hit me today, so that was a great healing. But most of everyone knows that I sometimes have a hard time like seeing in my mind's eye in Journey. Both of you guys, like, I don't know what kind of magic you guys did today, because that was amazing. Going in with Gwen's meditation, like, oh my God, I'm shaking. With Gwen's meditation, I could literally see all of us around in circle and holding hands. And then when Chavon took over, like, it was like it all meshed into one, because I heard Gwen and she was like, just go ahead and relax. And I literally felt myself like tilt my head to the right, and I was like almost falling asleep. And then I heard the drumming. And when I heard the drumming, I kind of got distracted, but I still felt all of us around, like surrounding in hands together. And then I don't know, towards the end, something told me like, oh, pick your head up, you're about to see something. And I literally picked my head up and I saw all of us around the bonfire. And it was like I heard two of you. It was like I could hear you outside of Journey, but I could hear you inside of Journey, literally
Cool.
like doing the whole thing. And then when you were saying to like beam the light towards Earth and give it the energy that we were sending, it was like I could see lightning bolts coming from everybody's hands. And it was like when that was happening, I could hear you, Gwen, and everybody else, oh, hey, Bree, what's up? Like, you're in Journey now. I was like, oh God, that's cool.
Welcome.
Yeah, that was awesome. That was some great magic today.
Thank you. Oh, it sounds like you got a really good balance of like literally you went from Reiki into shamanic journey, like, which is what it was like supposed to be designed as. So you got that, exactly that. So that sounds awesome.
That's never happened before. That was so cool.
Thank you. Anybody else? I'm glad we decided to do this. This was just I've never been to something like this. It was just an idea, and I thought it would work out. I didn't know it would work out this great though. Like, honestly, like I said, we didn't even share notes on what we were gonna say, and it just flowed so well. Coach K, were you gonna say something?
This was great, actually, guys. This was really amazing. For me, it was a big green light. We were all there, sitting around the fire, and actually the sand was surrounding the fire. So we were sitting on blocks on sand, holding hands, and it was like the light was coming from us and rising up, going into the fire, rising up into this big green heart that formed over the fire. And then that light from the heart started to spread, and it encompassed the earth. So it was really amazing, just on a really, really large scale is what I felt. And I was trying to like rationalize it out for some reason in my head while it was happening. Like, what is going on here? Like, this has got to be more powerful than just us sitting right here. Like,
yeah,
are we connecting to other shaman?
Goosebumps. Yep. That's what I felt. That's what I felt.
I was really like, gosh, gee, it was really strong. And so then I was like, okay, well, everybody's spirit animals and spirit guides are all of that's here. So maybe we're tapping into all of that. Like, all of it was just right there for us. So amazing. Great job. I'm so glad I was able to be a part of this today. So thank you so much.
Thank you.
Yeah, real quick, I just wanted to add, I got the energy from the fire. It was like Gwen was like giving Reiki to the bonfire, and the bonfire was giving Reiki to me, and then we sent all of that out. That's how I saw it when Gwen was talking. So I really liked the addition of the bonfire, by the way. And it was kind of interesting that the music didn't work out, and I was like, let me just switch to the drumming.
Yeah.
And then you're talking about, I was like, she did a bonfire. We totally like could have just did the drum. The drumming goes perfect with this guided journey she's doing. So I was like, oh, it still goes. Yay.
Yes, it was perfect.
So yeah, awesome. One more share. Anyone last person would like to share before we move on? I'd love to hear one more. Jess. Yay.
So we were in the desert. I was Coach K on that one. We're in the desert, and then we were just sitting there. Looked like we were like in the festive wear. Like I saw feathers, and I saw just everyone like dressed up. We were circled around the fire, and then when she like put the energy in, so we can push it out to the larger scale, it was in the fire that like shot up to the sky, and then kind of like what Laura Kelly was saying about she could see the planet when it looks like in space. Yeah. So then it was like there was like the planet was getting engulfed into like a bright gold light, but it looked like people's hands were being held and around the earth and going in like different directions. And yeah, it was really amazing. I really loved it. And I thought the music was supposed to be like that. And I was like, wow, what a mix. So you never knew.
I didn't have to say anything. Well, next time I won't show my hand. Thank you though. Thank you. Aho. Oh, awesome guys. Thank you so much for your shares, and for those of you who are watching the replay, we'd love to hear your shares as well. Go ahead and comment in the comments of the video or under the comments of the post or the event where we originally shared this on Facebook. I just wanted to point out, this is exactly why it's really important that these modalities exist, that we're finding all of these old ancient modalities that our ancestors practiced, and it's so amazing that we're finding them now, like shamanism and Reiki, because we're able to have these healings that we can perform on ourselves as well as others. I'm always saying that I feel bad for people that don't have like anything to believe in. Like they just watch the news and they're just sad, or they just look at politics and they're just hopeless. They don't have any way of like being able to affect their own nervous system, so they're just a wreck, and then they can't affect the world. They don't feel like there's anything they can do to affect some kind of change, or at least heal a heart or give somebody a little bit of comfort. And so that's one of the reasons why I feel like shamanism and Reiki are real important. So that being said, if you're interested in learning and becoming certified in shamanism and some of the things that we practice today and even more, how to do this for yourself and for others, I would like to let everybody know I do have a shamanic class coming back around again. Several people in attendance have either taken class with me or they are taking class with me currently. So we're doing level 1 again for beginners starting mid-December. So we don't have a lot of time. If you're watching this video today, it is November 19th, 2023. So as of the day I recorded this video, we have a shamanic level, beginners level, shamanism coming back around again mid-December, open to everyone. There are some prerequisites and classes that you need to take, but we can work on that, including maybe even taking like one as you trickle over and just taking one at a time while you're also taking classes with me. So make sure that you get a hold of me if that's something that you're interested in. And Gwen's actually a graduate shamanic practitioner from my classes. And she's currently in my advanced shamanic class right now. Gwen, would you like to share a little bit of your experience with taking my classes?
Oh, yes. So for me, taking Maestra Chavon's classes has heightened and strengthened my sensitivity to spirit. My intuition has grown stronger, and my connection to Reiki has also grown stronger, which I was already attuned, but taking the shamanic classes has excelled beyond what I could imagine. I now incorporate shamanic practices daily in my life along with the Reiki. I mix the two together. I wouldn't know what to do without both of them. With her vast knowledge as a mentor, Chavon is excellent at ensuring that you understand. Oh, sorry.
I was just saying thank you. Please talk. I was just saying thank you. That's nice.
No.
That's so nice you say that. Sorry, go ahead.
She's excellent in ensuring that you understand the importance of self-care, protection, how to honor the guides. You know, I already had a connection with them, but she just explains even further on honoring the guides, their ancestors, and ceremony. Chavon has helped me reconnect with the true me with her teaching, healings, and guidance. She has given me knowledge to strengthen myself, to become a powerful healer and a stronger woman that I have stepped into, a stronger woman and healer.
Thank you. Thank you. So I'm like, sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you. I'm just like, oh, that's really, really nice. It's so beautiful. Like, tear, I'm not crying. You're crying. Well, thank you so much for that, Gwen. And Gwen is actually really, really gifted. Like she's very, very gifted. I knew from meeting her, you hear her voice, right? Listen to that beautiful angelic voice. We could listen to her do like meditations and Reiki like all day. You just wanted to sit here and be like, oh, and everyone who's taken classes and has been buddied up with Gwen are always talking about her big bright light, her angelic energy. It's so calming. It's so angelic. It's so like, woo, it's light. It's just so, she just shines so bright. She's really, really gifted. So I was so honored that she decided to take classes. Like the fact that you even joined my classes, Gwen, you're amazing. And then I've had actual Reiki sessions with you. It was so amazing and so healing that I bought one for my husband the very next day. I was like, are you still running this promotion? Because I have to, he doesn't even like go to people. He doesn't go to healers because he doesn't like people in his energy like that. He's a little superstitious, but he loved it. And he's like, you know, really, really trust Gwen with when it comes to Reiki healing. And then now I will say selfishly as her teacher, like if we have to get buddied up, it's like, oh, I'm gonna get a shamanic journey from Gwen. Oh well, I guess I'll just have to take some energy, some healing from Gwen. Oh, poor me. and then I'll, you know, sometimes I'll message her and I'll be like, you don't have to, but I'm kind of in pain in my back, and if you'd like to send me some Reiki energy, I promise I have to like figure out something to give her as a gift. But I'm hearing that the classes have been a gift, so I'm really happy to hear at least I've done something, because I'm always like,
absolutely,
you know, getting from Gwen. So I'll make sure that I give to you as well. So thank you so much for sharing that with us. And I know that you have some classes coming up too for Reiki right now. Would you like to tell us a little bit about that?
Yes, yeah. So on 12/2, I am having an online class, Reiki 1, so 12/2 for 2/22. So this is Reiki 1, which is it helps incorporate the foundation and fundamentals of Reiki. It's the very first one. My classes are highly interactive. I actually have a student that's in your class right now that's on here. We have class shares, we practice together and to and from each other. And I do a meditation to help you get relaxed prior to attunement. I teach you how to use the power symbols for protection, as well as a self-care practice with using Reiki energy every day. So yeah, and certification is granted upon, completion. We also have a support group for the students afterwards. So
nice. I love it. Okay, well, I'm sorry, were you gonna say something else?
Nope, I wasn't.
Nope. She's like, nope, sure wasn't. You have any other announcements you'd like to share other than your class? Let me just give you the floor. If there's something else that you have that you have a promotion or anything going on, let everybody know.
Let's see. I am doing 2 events in December. I'm going to be very busy. So 2 events plus my class. I go out and I make my black salt, which I mentioned earlier, to sell. I also do spell bottles for intentions of self-love, abundance, and protection. Protection is like one of my biggest things, and self-love is, the second. And now recently, I'm actually going to be starting my simmer pot I've decided to dry the fruits out
Oh,
myself. And
good. Good.
I'm going to put those in a jar, jar those up and sell those as well. So all of that is on my website, along with my classes and my services.
Yay. Okay. Awesome. Awesome. But thank you for sharing that. I don't know if classes have helped you, but I have noticed that like even you like being more open to like putting yourself out there and sharing all of your gifts and everything has like blossomed more and more the more that you've taken any of my classes. So I don't know if it's just because I'm a good cheerleader or if it's because your guides have been pushing you out there, but whatever it is, yay to that, because we definitely appreciate you getting yourself out there. You're welcome. Well, thank you again for joining me for this event. We're currently done now. I'm going to go ahead and close Sacred Medicine Space, but if anybody has any more questions or shares, you know, I like to stick around. I don't mind. Everybody can get a chance to share, but let me go ahead and close our Sacred Medicine Space before I do that, because you guys know me, I'll forget. So everybody's all nodding like, yep, sure is. Yeah, everybody's in class and I'll be messaging you. Okay, I just closed Medicine Space. So let's go ahead and bring attention to our guides. Just asking them to come back around us and thanking them. Just feeling the gratitude in your heart. For everybody that helped out today, for the reminder that we are not alone. We are part of this giant global community and tribe. Just thanking Gwen, thanking her throat chakra for guiding us today, thanking her guides for leading her to say the right things, thanking all of you and all of your guides, thanking your higher selves for taking you on journeys today. Just feeling them and giving gratitude and honoring them for all of the messages. We felt you here today. We're so grateful. And we're going to take this healing and these reminders of how we are not helpless and hopeless for the collective into our life, at least for the rest of the week. Amen. Ashe. Aho.
Oh.
All right. I'm going to stop the recording. If I can figure out how to stop the recording. Oh, up here. I forgot. I'm like, why? I do this all the time. And suddenly.